On January 15, 2009, U.S. Airways Flight 1549 took off from LaGuardia Airport with 150 passengers and 5 crew members. Shortly after takeoff, a flock of Canada geese hit the plane, causing both engines to fail. In just seconds, Flight 1549 became a powerless glider over New York City. Captain Chesley, Sullenberger, had only 208 seconds to decide how to land the plane safely. His quick thinking and calm under pressure saved everyone on board. His actions have since become a case study in crisis management and leadership. He not only made a decision, but carried it out perfectly under extreme pressure. How did he do it? How did he keep his cool and make split-second choices in such a high-stakes environment? In this video, we'll dive deep into the miracle on the Hudson and uncover how Sully's decisions, fast, calm, and calculated, saved 155 lives. Welcome to the Project Booster channel. If you like the content, please give us a like and subscribe. Watch till the end, as what you learn here could change how you approach high-pressure situations in your own life. It was 3:27 p.m. when the bird strike occurred. Both engines instantly lost power. Imagine being at 3,000 feet, with nothing but New York City's skyline and the Hudson River below, while the plane is descending rapidly. In that moment, Sully's experience kicked in. A former fighter pilot, safety expert, and glider pilot, Sully had trained for crises like this, but never with 155 lives on the line. The first key thing Sully did was remain calm. Under pressure, our natural response is often panic, which clouds judgment. Sully's calmness allowed him to think clearly. He didn't let fear overtake him. Instead, he immediately focused on what needed to be done. Training had taught him that staying composed is critical in a crisis. In fact, studies show that in high-pressure situations, your ability to make good decisions is tied to your emotional control. So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, take a breath. Clear your mind. That's what Sully did, and it bought him valuable time. The second critical move, Sully assessed the situation rapidly. He had 3 options: attempt to return to LaGuardia, try for Teterboro Airport across the Hudson, or ditch the plane in the river. Here's where experience meets instinct. Returning to LaGuardia was the first thought that crossed his mind, but within seconds, he realized they wouldn't make it. Teterboro was an option, but it was too risky given their altitude and position. He ruled them out swiftly. Time was ticking, and with each second, they were closer to disaster. That's when Sully made the decision that would become legendary. He chose to land in the Hudson River. Think about that for a moment. Landing a commercial airliner on water is almost unheard of. Water landings are considered incredibly dangerous. But Sully knew the Hudson was their best shot, and he made that decision with absolute clarity. In high-pressure situations, you often don't have time for second-guessing. Sully trusted his judgment and committed fully to his plan. But making a decision is one thing. Executing it is another. Sully's third key action was communicating effectively. He informed air traffic control calmly. "We're going to be in the Hudson." Those 7 words signaled a life-or-death situation, but they were delivered with the composure of someone who was still in control. Clear, calm communication is vital when stakes are high, whether you're leading a team or handling a crisis. If you lose your cool, the people around you will too. In those final moments, Sully also relied on teamwork. His co-pilot, Jeffrey Skiles, worked alongside him, trying to restart the engines, But there was no time. Sully briefed his crew, and they instructed passengers to brace for impact. Everyone on that plane, from the pilots to the flight attendants to the passengers, played their part, and it all stemmed from Sully's leadership in the cockpit. At 3:31 p.m., just 4 minutes after the engines failed, Sully executed a perfect water landing on the Hudson River. The plane skidded across the surface of the water and came to a stop, floating intact. Not a single life was lost. Rescue boats rushed to the scene, and within minutes, all 155 people were safely evacuated. What could have been one of the worst disasters in aviation history became a story of hope and survival. What kind of pressure do you face on your projects? Let us know in the comments below. So what can we learn from Sully's decisions under pressure? There are 4 powerful lessons we can take from the miracle on the Hudson. 1. Stay calm. Under pressure, Sully's composure was the foundation for his decision-making. In any high-pressure situation, controlling your emotions is key. 2. Assess quickly, decide confidently. Sully rapidly evaluated his options and committed to the best course of action. In moments of crisis, you can't afford to second-guess yourself. 3. Communicate clearly and effectively. His calm, clear communication ensured that everyone, from his co-pilot to the flight attendants, knew what to do. 4. Trust your training and your team. Sully's decades of experience came into play, but so did the teamwork of his crew. Trust in your preparation and those around you. After the incident, Captain Sullenberger was hailed as a hero. But what made him remarkable wasn't just his aviation skills, it was his ability to lead decisively and calmly under extreme pressure. Aviation experts studied the event, and it has since become a model for crisis management across industries. Sully now shares these lessons with leaders, crisis managers, and everyday people, teaching us all how to make better decisions when it matters most. Whether you're in an emergency situation or facing a tough decision at work, the principles of staying calm, evaluating your options, communicating effectively, and trusting your experience can make all the difference. Just like Sully, we all face moments where the pressure is high and the stakes are real. The miracle on the Hudson wasn't just about one man's quick thinking. It was about preparation, teamwork, and trusting the process. It's a powerful reminder that even in the most desperate situations, clear thinking and confident decision-making can turn disaster into triumph. These are critical skills when the pressure is on. But there's another challenge you'll often face, especially in the business world: how to communicate effectively with senior stakeholders in these high-pressure moments. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Click on this video to dive into the art of mastering senior stakeholder communication, giving you the tools to handle these challenging conversations with confidence and clarity.